So this is what it looks like right now, South Padre Island. Así es como se ve el movimiento acá en la isla del Padre, Texas. Y never mind my cracked window. Así está la cosa, raza, aquí en la isla del Padre. O sea, hay gente caminando como quiera, pero no tienen sus máscaras. People have their face masks. For the most part, I mean, it's, you know, it's not full. That's where the sea turtles are at. And here we are, guys. South Padre Island Birding and Nature Center. That is so cool right there. Look at that. Gator Rescue. Yeah. Rule number one. Gators number one. Guys, what's going on? We have arrived here at the Alligator Sanctuary at the Birding Center. We're gonna see, I've never been here. I've been to the island years, pretty much all my life. And I've never been to this thing before. So let's see what it's about. Let's check it out. Let's go see the alligators. ¿Qué ha habido, raza? Vamos llegando aquí al lugar del Birding Center Alligator, donde tienen los cocodrilos aquí que rescatan. There it is. Guys, we are here at the beautiful South Padre Island Birding and Nature Center. This is the entrance of it. You can see everything is adjusted for the safety of everyone. But here we go, guys. The reason I'm here is because I want to check out these alligators. What's the history of this, and what was the purpose of starting all this here? It's pretty neat. So here it is, guys. I just paid $8.
Boardwalk, and then you enter through the side gate right over there. You're gonna go on the boardwalk.
That way?
You're gonna go on the boardwalk, and there should be a pond to your right here.
Oh, okay.
So it could be faster to go.
Thank you.
Straight, and then just use the back door to go in.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Please use other door. Sweet. Okay, from here I go where? Straight. All right. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. Check that out, guys. Keep calm. It's just a gator. Ooh. Smells kind of funky here. So they're feeding the juvenile alligators. Don't want to miss that. Check that out. Oh man, that is so cool. Wow. Wow, guys, I didn't expect to see this many. This is so cool. Bastantes. You're just waiting there. No way. Oh snap, that's so cool.
He peed in here. Gross.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So here at the South Padre Island Birding Nature and Alligator Sanctuary, we take in what are called nuisance alligators. Now, nuisance alligators are an alligator that basically is either in a place where that's supposed to be, or an alligator that is just causing a problem. Most of the time that's because of our own human behavior, such as feeding them, which is a very big no-no. It's very illegal. Big old fine for that, about $1,500 per foot of alligator.
So we should not do that. We
Absolutely.
shouldn't feed.
So even this little guy right here, who's about 3 years old and 3 feet long, so if you fed him in the wild, you'd be paying, well, you do the math, was that $4,500? Something like that.
Wow.
But yeah, so we take in nuisance alligators because by law, once they are declared a nuisance alligator, they have to be removed from their environment one way or another. Whether that is kind folks like us going and capturing them, bringing them to a sanctuary like so, or they will live out the rest of their days, or they will unfortunately be put down on the spot.
Oh,
and
wow.
so a place like this, we are a non-profit, we are here for the animals and hopefully for y'all's education.
So is there a link that people can donate for this place?
You can go to our Facebook page, South Padre Island Birding Nature and Alligator Sanctuary, and we will have a link in there for them.
Sweet. Appreciate that.
There's a Cuvier's Dwarf Caiman. That is actually the smallest species of crocodilian in the world. He's not going to get much bigger than that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's an adult. And the interesting thing about that is they're perfectly legal to own. Now, I would strongly recommend that you don't. Because they can be very, very aggressive and hostile. And they will rip you apart if given the chance. So he's a Cuvier's Dwarf Caiman, and then there's a second one who likes to hide up under that board. His name is Lucifer. There's a reason his name is Lucifer.
Dang.
And he's a Schneider's Dwarf Caiman. So kind of different subspecies.
Oh, really?
But they both aren't going to get much bigger than that.
They're both smaller.
Yeah, but everything else in there.
So just because they're small, don't underestimate their.
Yep. So the difference between, well, one of the differences is an alligator, when they bite you, they're going to roll to try to tear something off.
The ones that are inside the pond over there.
Well, everything except for the two Caimans here.
Okay.
But the two Caimans, what they're going to do is they're going to bite and shake their head back and forth as fast as they can, turning whatever's in their mouth, such as, I don't know, my hand, into ground beef.
Teeth are very sharp.
Yeah, very sharp. Lucky enough.
How long have you been feeding them out there? You've been for a while?
Quite honestly, I've been doing this for about a year. I have just studied really, really hard to on the behavior since I first started doing it.
Yeah, 'cause I see you did that call and they just ran to you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is something that we've trained them to do.
Got it.
But that is also something more natural that they respond to. That sort of kind of mimics their chirping from when they're younger. It's a really easy way to mimic it, and they respond to it really well.
So we have these guys here in the valley?
So Texas Parks and Wildlife estimates around 250,000 in the valley, in the Rio Grande Valley alone, and about 2 million in the state of Texas.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people still don't believe they're out there.
Mm-hmm. We have wild alligators right out here. Probably 3 or 4 of them, maybe. We used to have more, but that's the reason that we found out about all the nuisance alligator sanctuary stuff, is because we had a couple of our beloved alligators here be declared nuisances, and now they're up in Beaumont, Texas.
I see that y'all send them over there, or it says on the...
So once they get too big for us to have in our enclosures here, they get sent up to Beaumont, with the exception of Padre and Laguna, our royal couple. If you will. But we used to have 2 11-footers. We had Romeo and we had Banker. Banker became a nuisance because he was going up and down these channels along the island, fish scraps, and some of the hotels around here would start throwing like dancing chickens at him off their docks.
Oh wow!
And
You're kidding.
And they found out a lady would go on to the convention center boardwalk, knowing that he was there, and would feed him. At night. Yeah.
So
again, if you get caught doing that, that's a huge fine.
$1,500 per foot of alligator.
Yeah.
So those were,
it's a big fine.
big old fine. Yeah.
So he had to get moved out of here.
Yeah. So both of those alligators are up in Beaumont now, living out the rest of their life. And that's how we found out about this.
You're from here, from this area?
Yeah. So I'm down here during my summers because my grandparents live down here.
Cool.
But I'm originally from Houston, and I go to A&M.
Go Aggies.
Exactly. But oddly enough, I go to school for business.
Oh, okay.
This is just my passion.
Passion for it. The outdoors and everything, the animal life. That sounds good. Appreciate that, man.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, as you can see, they finished feeding the juveniles. That's what they call these guys right here, the juveniles. And I'm gonna check out what this other place, what else is in here in this place. It's a nice day here on this South Padre Island Bay area. Pretty much everybody has rules to follow here. No feeding alligators past this point. So as you can see, it's fenced in. Guys, Mason just told me that if we have meat, like a lot of the people in the area, or things that go bad, like us that like to go hunting, if you have food that's in the freezer, has freezer burn on it, or you guys just food that you want to get rid of, you can donate it here to them, and it'll help out the alligators because it has slowed down food wise. Pueden traer comida que se haya quedado en el refri por tiempo. If you have food that you've had there in the fridge that you need to get rid of or whatever, you can donate it here to the birding center. There's a big one down there, big alligator. So hog meat, Neogai, hunters, we have deer meat that stayed in the freezer, and you want to get rid of it, guys. These guys will, Mason said that they'll gladly take your donations for food as well, because that has slowed down to help feed the alligators. So guys, this is a beautiful place here, South Padre Island birding center and alligator sanctuary. So these guys, as you heard Mason talk about how they get here and where they go afterwards. So it's a really neat environment for them. Really neat. I highly encourage you guys to come check it out, and I'm gonna continue my walk and check out this beautiful place. Well, there you have it, guys. Highly recommend it. Enjoyed it. Wish I would have brought the kids with me, but they were kind of scared, and can't blame them. Guys, thank you. Subscribe to our channel, Rancho.Pisto.Pesca. Suscríbanse en YouTube. Saludos a toda la raza de Texas, de México, donde quiera que nos estén viendo. Saludos desde la isla del Padre, from South Padre Island, Texas. Birding center and alligator sanctuary. ¿Quién dijo yo?